This is a great segue to you saying recently too, I love how the conscious spiritual community shits on material objects and wealth. Little do we realize the material is spiritual and a reflection of your vibration. Everything is in constant vibration, everything. So what did you mean by that?
Well, you have the spiritual community that's so caught up in just like, oh, we just want to be in the fifth dimension and like, transparent and, with wings and be angels again. And we don't need money. We don't need this. We just need rivers with water. And we just like, in a sense that is true. The thing is, we've evolved to this state, right? And we're all learning how to manifest. But even more so, the next wave is materialization. And because we're comprised the same way this piano is. So because this piano is vibrating at certain particles, and it might not seem like it, but I manifested this piano. So this piano is actually a reflection of my vibration and what I want to see surrounding my life and the beauty, the tones and the beautiful music that comes from it. You know what I mean? So if you look at it from that standpoint, and those who are materializing, lower vibrational things, like you see that's their vibration, the reflection of their vibration.
Do you think that the spiritual conscious community has a level of toxicity to it? And also it's become so popular over the years that it's been used in certain ways to, actually do the opposite.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what they're doing now. Deepak Chopra, if you listen to it, it sounds all nice and positive, and he talks about breath work and all. Breath work is great. I'm not knocking that. Of course, I need to learn that. You got to slip in truth with the lies. But if you really like dissect what he's not saying anything. It's like mumbo jumbo, and it's just a bunch of nice words put together.
Yeah, you put out a threads about that too recently, right? You were saying that everybody, I forgot who listens to this type of stuff.
Yeah, because you're like, it's your vibration. So if you're like, it's just inauthentic. And if you're inauthentic like that, you're going to be attracted to that. Mm. But some people do evolve past that, because you might be in a certain vibration, right? You might be attracted to that because authentically you're trying to elevate, you want to get there, but then you realize, oh wait, and then you just keep elevating and ascending from that standpoint.
So then continuing on, you said, I continue to see the spiritual conscious community slipping deeper into fear of food, money, government, etc. I choose to live and have fun again. The mind is all, and the all is mine. Perfect love casts out all fear.
Yeah. So like, I know the CIA is doing all kinds of dirt against us. I know we're being programmed and brainwashed and poisoned all day. I know that I have this information. I have this data here, but I can compartmentalize it, and I can manifest a better life for myself, rise above that, because that's just a program in the matrix. And it's important for us to talk about it because it's a mental trap. But aside from that, I still have to live in the matrix, right? I still have to live in this material world, in this physical plane. And a lot of the spiritual community, I see a bunch of people trying to sell their products and their Shilajit and their CMOS and everything. But right before they're trying to sell their product, they're using a fear tactic, like salesman fear tactic. Oh, you're drinking, you're eating this, you have parasites in your body and you're going to die in 10 years. But if you drink my Shilajit, then you'll have the best health and you'll be in higher consciousness and raise your vibration. And like, come on, man. The universe is mental. The thing is, if we realize we could recode, it's just very difficult. You just have to have the mind for it. You don't got the bandwidth for the data, you can't do it. But if you do, you could actually recode McDonald's to be healthy for your body. It's all mental. I know that sounds crazy. The average person can't do it, but it's possible.
Because the spiritual community, I feel like at times they're so consumed. Like you said, like you compartmentalize it, right? So like you're aware of all these things, but it doesn't make your whole life. Like when you make something all the time, you're worried about this, you're talking about this is bad, this is that, this is bad. It becomes too much. And that, those strong emotions can cause more damage to you personally.
Yes. And I was going through that for a while. And that's why I've toggled with like, oh man, I'll stop speaking about this. But like it happened kind of like overnight. And it was a download I got, like just the ability to be able to compartmentalize it to now. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm like, wait, so I can still speak about this, but it doesn't have to affect me. It doesn't have to trickle over. And I don't have to correlate the fact that the music industry is satanic and you got to do this, but I can actually materialize and manifest a music career for myself on the flip side. So I'm starting to think a little bit more positively in that sense, you know?
And then you went on and said, poverty is a low vibration. We are all one without separation, and one's own righteousness is as filthy as rags. What did you mean by that?
Because the spiritual community likes to shit on wealth, and they want to put down money. So and Christians used to do this too, like back in the day, not anymore, but like it was like a sign of virtue to be moneyless. You know what I mean? Like you have money. Oh, you're concerned about the material things of the world. I'm concerned about heaven and the afterlife. And that's really just self-righteousness. Even the Bible says your own righteousness is as filthy rags. So it's pointless. You know what I mean?